Ever heard of the saying, "It's all in the mind"? Well, today we're going to delve into that, and no, we're not mind readers, but we're onto something equally fascinating. Picture this, if you will. Imagine two dogs, a stolid, grumpy old bulldog and a lively, eager-to-learn border collie. Now, you might be wondering, what on earth do dogs have to do with the human mind? Well, my dear listeners, as outlandish as it might seem, these two dogs are the perfect analogy for the two types of mindsets we humans can harbor. Firstly, we have the bulldog. Now, bulldogs are known for their stubbornness. They've got their ways, and they stick to them come hell or high water. This dog, dear listeners, represents the fixed mindset. People with this mindset believe their abilities are set in stone. They're convinced that they're born with a certain amount of smarts, and that's it. They're not big on challenges, and they don't take kindly to failure. On the other side of the spectrum, we've got the border collie. A breed known for its intelligence and eagerness to learn, a border collie thrives on challenges. It's always ready to learn something new, always keen to push its boundaries. This is the growth mindset. People with this mindset believe that they can improve their abilities through hard work and perseverance. They see challenges as opportunities, and they're not afraid to fail, because they know that failure is just another stepping stone on the path to success. Now you might be thinking, I'm definitely more of a bulldog, or perhaps I'm a border collie through and through. But the truth is, most of us are a mix of both. We've all got a little bulldog and border collie in us. The key is to nurture that eager-to-learn border collie, and maybe, just maybe, teach that old bulldog a few new tricks. So, are you a bulldog or are you a border collie? Stick around and you might just find out. Now, let's spin a yarn about a chap named Carlos Siqueira, a man who knows a thing or two about mindsets. Carlos's story begins not with a silver spoon in his mouth, but with a bitter pill to swallow. Born to a love-struck pair, Roberto and Rosangela, our dear Carlos was dealt a cruel hand by fate. His father, who was poised to don the robes of a priest, met a tragic end in a car accident barely 3 months after Carlos was born. A gas truck was involved, and let me tell you, it was no tea party. The tale could have ended there, in despair and desolation, but Carlos, much like a character out of a Dickens novel, would not be defeated. His stepfather was murdered, sending another shockwave through his already turbulent life. Instead of succumbing to the darkness, Carlos turned to an unlikely ally: bread. At the tender age of 7, he was out on the streets, selling bread to help his mother make ends meet. His life, up to this point, sounds like the plot of a dramatic British soap opera, doesn't it? Perhaps EastEnders could use a character like Carlos. However, this is not a tale of woe, but a tale of triumph. Carlos's journey from the streets to the stage is a testament to his indomitable spirit. He took the adversities that life threw at him and used them as stepping stones to rise above his circumstances. His story is an embodiment of the power of a growth mindset. Today, Carlos is not selling bread, but wisdom. He has transformed his life's adversities into lessons, speaking across the globe, inspiring countless people with his story. His tale is proof that the days that break us are indeed the days that shape us. So there you have it, folks. From selling bread on the streets to selling wisdom on stages, Carlos Siqueira truly embodies the power of a growth mindset. Quite the journey, wouldn't you say? Now that we've heard Carlos's story, let's dive deeper into these mindsets, shall we? And no, we're not getting a shovel and digging. Imagine, if you will, two dogs, a bulldog and a border collie. The bulldog, stubborn and set in its ways, refuses to fetch the ball no matter how enticing it seems. It's seen the ball before. It knows the ball, and it's quite certain that the ball is overrated. This, dear listeners, is akin to the fixed mindset. It's the person who insists they know the way and refuses to use a GPS because, well, they've driven this route 1,000 times before. They're not interested in learning new routes because they're quite comfortable with the familiar. Now let's turn our attention to the border collie. This canine is known for its intelligence and eagerness to learn. It'll fetch the ball, study the ball, and figure out how to bring it back in the most efficient manner. This is reminiscent of the growth mindset. It's the person who not only uses a GPS, but also takes the time to learn the route for future reference. They're open to new ideas, willing to challenge themselves, and are always looking for ways to grow and improve. Both the Bulldog and the Border Collie have their charms, no doubt about that. But when it comes to navigating the journey of life, there's a clear advantage to embracing the Border Collie's approach. It's about being open-minded, embracing change, and always striving to learn and grow. The fixed mindset, like our Bulldog, may seem comfortable and safe, but it can also lead to stagnation. The growth mindset, on the other hand, like our Border Collie, encourages continuous learning and improvement, which can lead to personal and professional success. So, in the journey of life, are you the one stubbornly insisting you know the way, or are you the savvy navigator? All right, let's get serious. Well, as serious as one can be while discussing mindsets. We've been chatting about the fixed and growth mindsets. Now, let's delve into how the latter can be your ticket to success. Take our friend Carlos, for instance. Here's a chap who's seen more than his fair share of rough days. But did he sit down and bemoan his fate? Nope. He dusted off his knees, got up and carried on. That, my friends, is the power of a growth mindset. Now, I'm not saying a growth mindset is like a magic potion. You won't wake up tomorrow with a growth mindset and find yourself the next Queen of England. Although, wouldn't that be a hoot? No, it's more like a tool, a compass guiding you towards improvement, resilience, and success. Think of the greats. Albert Einstein, for example. Was he born a genius? Not at all. The man himself said, "It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer." That's a growth mindset in action. Or take Michael Jordan. He was cut from his high school basketball team, but did that stop him? No. He used that setback to fuel his determination to succeed. Adopting a growth mindset means embracing challenges, persisting in the face of setbacks, and seeing effort as a path to mastery. It's about learning from criticism and finding lessons and inspiration in the success of others. It's a shift from I can't to I can't yet, from I failed to I'm learning. The power of a growth mindset is transformative. It's about acknowledging that you're not perfect, but you're a work in progress. It's about understanding that you might not be where you want to be today, but with effort, resilience, and a dash of self-belief, you can get there. Remember, a growth mindset might not give you a crown, but it'll certainly give you the power to rule your world. We've had a good laugh and a chinwag about mindsets, but what's the takeaway, you ask? Well, dear listener, let's tie it up with a neat little bow, shall we? The crux of the matter is that we've got two types of mindsets, the fixed and the growth. The fixed mindset is a bit like a classic British summer's day. Predictable, a bit gloomy, and convinced it can't change. It's the belief that intelligence, talent, and abilities are as set in stone as the Queen's Guard. I'm not a math person. I can't draw to save my life. I'm just not cut out for the guitar. All products of a fixed mindset. On the other hand, we have the growth mindset. This is your unpredictable British weather, full of surprises and constantly evolving. It's the belief that abilities can be developed through effort, learning, and persistence. It's the difference between I can't draw and I can't draw yet. It's the subtle yet powerful shift that takes us from a static state of being to a dynamic state of becoming. Now, you might be thinking, but changing my mindset sounds as difficult as predicting British weather. And you're not entirely wrong. It does require effort and a willingness to step outside of your comfort zone. But remember, just like the British weather, you're full of surprises and capable of change. The impact of our mindset on success is monumental. A fixed mindset often leads to a fear of failure, preventing us from taking risks and trying new things. A growth mindset, however, embraces challenges as opportunities for learning, leading to innovation, resilience, and ultimately success. So, whether you're a bulldog or a border collie, remember, it's never too late to learn new tricks. Cheerio. All right, folks, we've had a right good chinwag about mindsets today, haven't we? We've journeyed through the mysteries of the mind, shared tales of triumph, and even delved into the world of our canine companions. But now, it's time for the final bow. As we wrap things up, let's remember the power of growth and the importance of embracing a dynamic state of becoming. It's about more than just shifting from I can't to I can't yet. It's about nurturing a mindset that is open to change, eager to learn, and fearless in the face of challenges. It's about realizing that whether we're a bulldog or a border collie, we're all capable of learning new tricks. So, dear listener, as we say cheerio, remember to carry this newfound knowledge with you, and remember, no matter where you are in life, it's never too late to grow. Now, if you've enjoyed this little jaunt through the world of mindsets and found it valuable, do us a favor, would you? Hit that like button down below, leave us a comment with your thoughts, questions, or perhaps a tale of your own mindset journey. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on our future adventures. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep growing.